What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so I decided to come on ahead over here to, I think this is a top 10 channel, and, well, they got a top 15 here. This is, it might be a top 5 channel. Yeah, top 5, and this is top 15 scary videos that made me panic. Now, alright, I know a lot of y'all didn't too much care for Chill's video yesterday that we checked out. Like I said, you know, I like him, but that video was kind of like, it was pulling, or like he was pulling, you know, to make those stories seem more believable. But anyway, we're gonna see if this is something that's gonna be a bit better. This is a 17-minute long video, so y'all get ready for a long reaction. Alright, so y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's see what they got over here on this channel. Let's go.
Number 15. Don't turn up.
This is Chills. Chills is narrating on this video. Awesome. Let's hope that that's not an issue for the scare factor of this video. I'll turn that away for us a little bit. Oh snap. There we go, that's better.
The light. If you saw this figure standing in your darkened home, would you keep your cool? Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit. Lucky
seen that already.
96 writes.
That was
After
interesting.
Seeing this, next time I'm not going to turn off the lights in my house. At the beginning of the clip, you can.
It's very convincing. We've seen this already, you guys.
See a shadow cast in the bedroom. At first, you think something perfectly explainable could be standing in the doorway, like a coat rack with a coat hanging on it. However, when the Redditor turns on the light, nothing is there, besides a square burrow up against the wall. He walks closer to the doorway and turns off the light again. The figure appears instantly. He flicks the lights on, moves, and then turns them back off. That's when
crazy.
The shadow started to move too.
Started walking.
He flicked the light quickly on again.
Oh, snap.
And there is nothing.
Woo! Y'all look. It just got me last time too. But we've seen this already. But yeah, that jug's hella convincing. That jug straight up looked like it was standing right there in the hallway.
Are eyes deceiving us? Or is there some deceptive figure here? Number 14. Ghost hands. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I've seen this too.
Don't want this cryptic hand catching.
We've seen this. We've seen this.
You by the toe. Published in October of 2019 by YouTuber Paranormal News, this video has taken Spanish social networks by storm. The clip at first appears sweet. A toddler is hiding on a shelf inside a burrow as her father coaxes her out of there. Watch as a Tales from the Crypt nightmare hand extends out, perhaps luring her further into the darkness. Did a chill just run down your spine?
No, because we've seen this before. And it didn't run down my spine last time when we saw this either. Well, at least some of us have. Not everybody on this channel has seen it. That's why I'm letting it play.
Someone get that baby out of there. This is insanely scary.
No, it ain't.
Number 13. Haunted restaurant. Some property owners just can't let go. Posted by Sour Sweet Gone to the Ghosts subreddit. The previous owner of this restaurant makes his jealousy known. The security footage shows some employees behind the counter at the restaurant, preparing some paperwork. No customers are present, and that's probably a good thing. Suddenly, a framed picture on the wall falls straight down, onto the one below it, and flips over onto the floor. One of the workers literally throws his hands into the air, while the other jumps, covering her mouth in astonishment. According to the Redditor, the picture that fell was an award for the new owner's restaurant. Is the previous owner sore about their success?
Oh, wow. So that's what they're saying. The ghost of the previous owner is haunting this restaurant and sabotaging the new owner. Maybe because that's a new award that it just wasn't put up there very secure, and that's why it fell off. Just trying to be logical here, you know, but who knows?
Some of the comments suggest the nail or wall fastening fell out or broke, but the Redditor has an answer for that and says the nail was still in the wall and the way it was hung made falling on its own seem unlikely. So what?
Alright, now that we have that bit of information, that's pretty fascinating.
Do you think? Broken nail or jealous ghost? I think that's a pretty fair explanation about the nail, so I'm definitely leaning on the side of the paranormal. Number 12. Unknown objects. What you don't know can't panic you, right? Posted to Reddit,
Wrong.
the uploader. Jason Green 3 explains in the comments, on April 25th, 2013, at about 9:20 p.m. local time, an unknown object at low altitude flew directly across the Rafael Hernandez Airport runway in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, causing a delayed departure of a
Now this is interesting because that thing does look very strange flying through the air. It almost doesn't look like it has wings like an airplane, and it looks like it's kind of flipping. I believe in aliens.
craft. Green continues on, explaining that this infrared video on the thermal imaging systems of the CPB DHC-8 aircraft was captured by US authorities. This video is reportedly obtained legitimately by an anonymous source. According to their information, the object, between 3 to 5 feet wide, was flying around various speeds between 40 and 120 miles per hour, with an 80 mile per hour median speed. When it entered the water, its speed did not slow down or demonstrate obvious impact, traveling at a similar average speed as it had in the air. Upon entering the ocean, the object spilt, re-emerged for an instant, and then both pieces traveled at the same speed. The Redditor writes that there's no known origin for this object.
Heck no, this is why it's alien. That thing is alien, y'all. This thing goes into the water and it doesn't slow down. That's crazy, man. You see it. You see it. This is crazy. Man, freak. I want to see something alien so bad. Like, so bad. Like, the real deal. Without having to take ayahuasca or DMT. I just want to see it.
No clue as to what might travel at these speeds through air and water. At least one Redditor suggests it's a weather balloon.
A weather balloon? Man, since when do weather balloons go down in water like that?
Others accept that this is an unidentified flying device. What do you think this could be?
That's a new one. Instead of UFO, UFD, unidentified flying device. That's a new one.
Panicked. Number 11. In the shadows. When ghost hunters are distracted by EVPs, they might be missing the obvious right over their shoulder. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, Alex Paranormal TV explains that when this occurred, they were receiving activity in that area via a 2 meter and spirit.
Oh, heck no.
He writes, keep in mind we check around to make sure the location is empty before investigation, and this place is in the middle of nowhere. The footage shows one of the...
Shit, might be in the middle of nowhere, but somebody just definitely walked behind y'all like it was nothing. Oh, heck no.
The investigators trying to communicate with the afterlife through the spirit box. As he asks the spirit and implores him to communicate, the man filming hears a bang. The other ghost hunter turns around to look over his shoulder, completely missing a full-figured shadow that crosses in the room beyond, over his other shoulder. Is this the spirit these investigators are communicating with? If so, he's doing more than speaking. He's come for a visit. Number 10. Hungry ghost. Even ghosts get hungry.
Seen this before.
Published to YouTube in September of 2017. This spirit has got quite the appetite. While a pair films the inside of the shop, explaining in Spanish what was going on, a package of crisps fall from the shelf. As the woman filming approaches it, suddenly it shoots across the floor toward her. She and the dude quickly flee, and who can blame them? Maybe pranking the living really makes you work up an appetite. Number 9. Randonautica Spirit House. Yet another Randonautica exploration turned scary. Posted to TikTok by Autumn Johnson. This two-part series will keep you on your toes. Autumn writes that the app first took them to a dirt road leading deep into the forest. At the destination, they searched around only to find the roof of a house sticking out of the ground. When they looked inside, they discovered it was a Native American spirit house. The Ojibwe housed the graves of those passed away in stone structures.
Oh.
Their houses are built to honor their families and offerings are made there. These traditional spirit houses...
Wow, I've never seen these before, nor have I ever heard of these. Comment down below if you never heard of these either. Interesting.
Are more or less simply grave sites. Some TikTokers remark that it's important to respect these sacred grounds, and that's for sure. TikToker Jack of All Trades writes, so long as you didn't touch anything, you should be okay, but if you did, I'm so sorry for you. Number 8, Nighttime Apparition. This clip is making waves in the Spanish YouTube.
Yo, I'm over here. I can't help but to think about those little grave sites, those little Native American little sacred, burial grounds, burial spots. I'm over here thinking, like, what if somebody that didn't know that, like me, being ignorant, what if I went there and like, oh, look, these are little houses half buried in the ground. I'm going to jump on the roof and like jump over it, climb on it, all that type of stuff, only to have to receive like a lifetime of bad luck, not knowing what I did. That would be crazy.
Community, and it's clear to see why. This associated image was posted in July of 2020 by YouTuber Curious Area.
Oh, heck
and
no.
At first, this footage seems like nothing more than your average nighttime drive. Spooky lights, empty streets, no one around. That is, until this creepy oblong figure emerges standing on the side of the road.
Whoa.
As the car drives slowly past.
Some of the most boo-boo footage I've ever seen in my entire life. Have y'all see this? Y'all see how boo-boo this looks?
The figure doesn't move from near the crosswalk. You can't make out its face or any details of its visage, but it does appear to be wearing a long robe. Would this get your heart pumping, or are your nerves made of steel? Number 7, a foot on the stairs. Blink and you'll miss it. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit. Power Startup writes, IDK, what's up with this video? It's slowed down and the voice sounds poorly acted, but when she turns the camera back around, look at the left staircase. As the woman in the video addresses an unseen presence called Joey, the camera pans from a rickety old stair to a darkened window for a moment. It's when she turns back that viewers are seeing something unusual. Redditor Paratrax writes, that's a foot walking up the stairs, while others agree that it appears on the 3rd step to the bottom near the railing. Is this Joey? If so, he's not in the basement.
Bro, all I see is blur. Oh my God, people be reaching. That ain't nothing but blurriness. Nobody in their right mind can make out what this is, man. Just see white blur.
And lady, he'd be right beside you.
You don't like a freaking
Number
foot?
6, hide and seek. Have you ever played hide and seek with someone who can vanish into thin air? Posted to the Ghosts subreddit. This video is in Arabic, and exactly where it was recorded is unknown. As one explorer wanders around an abandoned building at night, he captures a figure playing perhaps the scariest version of hide and seek known to man.
Who's that little dude, man? The dude's just squat down, and then he gets up and runs in the other room. He didn't vanish.
The video shows the villain, dressed in all black, crouched, peering around a doorway.
That's not all black.
As the ghost hunter
Like he got a blue sweater on or something, blue jacket, and then black pants.
hurries towards the potential djinn. He turns the corner only to find the figure has disappeared and is nowhere to be found. While some lurking in the comments are wondering what that figure even was, others like Adrian1403 are considering this explorer's bravery. And I think we can all agree this explorer has some serious bravery. Number 5. Kinetic Basement Ghost.
Calling BS.
If you're feeling a presence in your basement, there's probably a
That's
reason.
weird.
Published to YouTube in October of 2019. The uploader explains that this was the first footage she captured of a ghost on her laptop with Xbox One Kinect. She says other paranormal things occurred along with the Kinect footage, including her laptop's battery running out of juice quickly, and a plastic Walmart bag moving of its own accord, despite no draft being present.
Interesting.
As the uploader demonstrates the Kinect's capabilities, it shows only her limb movement for a while, when she brings a doll lacking a head and places it on a rocking chair. Something appears to be hovering by a bookshelf in the background, something with lime green energy. It remains there for a long while, but when the woman places the baby head on the door, a new Kinect figure appears right next to the rock.
The baby head on the door? Don't you mean on the doll?
Or perhaps the same figure has moved. This time its energy appears aqua. It remains there active for a very long time and then disappears at one point when the...
Look, I gotta... Man, I don't get this whole Connect, whatever this dang on system is, how this thing works, and it showing bodies and all this type of stuff. It showed that woman's bodies clear as day, but now it's picking up more bodies that aren't there. It's crazy.
Woman walks past it to sit down on the couch. It doesn't again reappear. It's either about time to move or to throw out that
That's
doll,
crazy.
or both. Number 4, Spider Family. There's no trickery to this
heck
one.
no.
Nothing paranormal, but we guarantee it will make some of you very scared.
Oh, heck no. Either I'm fumigating or moving out or giving that house to that spider and his family. A new family that moved in there. I don't know, but that ain't gonna work for me. That's crazy. I need a blowtorch for the mofos, man. I would be terrified. I would be more afraid of the mama spider than the kids, because I feel like if I try to do anything to her, she gonna jump at me. I need to wear like a whole hazmat suit, so if she do jump at me, I won't be scared. I don't like no spiders, y'all. I used to love spiders, but not no more.
By Madison Borgia, the spider reunion on the ceiling is sure to send everyone out the door, leaving the shadow behind them.
Look, y'all, I'm not sleeping in there tonight. Like, that whole house, I can't sleep in that house, bro. I can't sleep in it. I have to do something about these spiders tonight. There's no way I'm going to sleep in this house until something is done about these spiders. Look, I'm about to go get a torch. I'm getting a torch. I'm about to flame all the mofos. I'm going to start with the mom, though. I'm going to start with the mom. Because like I said, she going to jump at your boy. And I'm going to have like a Dickie outfit, like a whole jumpsuit or something first. I'm going to have a whole mask on, something. I'm going to go, whoo, get my torch lit up, have it behind my back. Whoosh, let's go.
Madison captured this enormous mama spider and all her little spider babies just chilling outside, down right above her. Most commenters...
Oh, they're outside. Thank God. I thought they were inside.
Say they're moving to Mars, while Luray fan page writes that his anxiety went through the roof watching this. We're with you, Larry. If you haven't panicked yet, now's the time. Just kidding. Number 3, Phantom update. This haunting just got a whole lot creepier. Posted by Raymond Powell to the Ghosts subreddit. The Redditor notes that this is an update on the disturbing happenings in his home. What are these happenings? The video shows some sort of pipe or tube on the counter start to roll one way and then the other. Next, a glass of water is seen disturbed slightly before being pushed clean off the edge. And lastly, a nearby recliner's footstool extends on its own. Many in the comments are completely creeped out by this.
What?
Miss Miley Moo wrote, "At the end, I turned the phone away for the last 10 seconds because I didn't trust it. I definitely wouldn't trust this ghost either." Number 2.
Nah, you saw that dang on glass on that dang on counter, man. It slid to the left before it went off the table the opposite direction. That's crazy. Not the opposite direction, but you know, it said, choop, flip.
The Old Washoe Club. Some haunted places are meant to be left alone. The Old Washoe Club in Virginia City, Nevada is one of them. posted to the Ghosts subreddit by I'm the Cat Daddy. Video footage explores the Washoe Club in one of the nation's first industrial silver mining cities of the Old West. Prospectors arrived during the mid to late 19th century in order to stake their claim, and with money came the need to spend it. That's where the Old Washoe Club came in, also known as the Millionaires Club. This was a place where anything goes, with one main
Now, I saw some feet walking in that one room. I don't know how many people are supposed to be there or not, though.
entrance and two secret entrances to keep the VIP's secret shenanigans under wraps. The Washoe Club also doubled as a holding cell for the passed away. At least one room did, as passed on individuals were placed there until gravediggers were able to properly bury. With such a sordid history, of course, myths and legends are abound.
I saw that.
Ghosts are said to haunt the place. A blonde apparition called the Lady in Blue haunts a spiral staircase. A small ghost girl is somehow lost there. And lastly, a prospector causes trouble around the bar, disappearing drinks that are left unattended, and drinking the shots that the bartenders leave for him when they close for the night.
So we got bartenders leaving ghost shots now? Sure, that's what they want us to think. No, those bartenders are drinking them shots themselves and leaving the glasses out to make it look as though a ghost is drinking. Come on.
This video doesn't show these full-bodied apparitions, but does unveil a paranormal incident. As the Redditor explains, he and some army buddies decide to explore the Washoe Club for paranormal activity. He writes, "We were told by a few ladies who ran an occult store in Sparks, Nevada, to look out for a dark entity named Steve. He apparently likes to close doors in a room called the Red Room.
The Red
Though
Room.
not in this video, during an EVP session in the club, they asked for a name and received Steva in response. And that wasn't the ghost's only response. As one of the bros provokes the ghost and asks it to answer them, a nearby door starts to close on its own. The men start screaming and flee the scene. The Redditor says they all felt Steve's presence in the club, and he continued to slam doors as they collected their gear.
Wow.
They also felt their jackets being tugged on, and a finger ran up one guy's back. I was thinking you probably shouldn't provoke a ghost like this, and many in the comments agree with that statement, while others who also investigated the club attest to similar paranormal happenings there. Is this place next on your paranormal bucket list? I think I'm gonna stay very far away from this place. Knock. Who's there? Your worst nightmare.
Whoa.
Posted by Deadhead Gillies to the Ghosts subreddit. The Redditor says there's something knocking in the walls,
Oh,
and you
heck
don't
no.
have to take her word for it, because she has video proof.
Oh, heck
It
no.
sounds like someone is knocking insistently at the door, only there's no one there.
That's weird, man. Straight up sound like somebody's knocking in the inside of that wall, bro.
She says this has continued for 2 months.
Oh, hell
She's
no.
not the only one to have had such an experience. Redditor Ritual Maniac writes in the comments that the same knocking pattern occurred at a house she once lived in, along with other paranormal happenings like voices, doors opening, running, etc. When they moved, everything, including the nightmares and unexplainable bad feelings, all vanished. The Redditor says this knocking wasn't heard initially and just started happening randomly
That's
as of
weird.
late.
That's
At
weird.
one point, when her boyfriend lived there, he even heard laughing and whispering. The Redditor said after sending the videos to her grandmother, a pastor was supposed to come and visit, but of course an ongoing event began earlier this year and prevented that. Some in the comments think it's the pipes, others say it's likely a pesky animal, but myself and many others are leaning towards the paranormal. Game of Onions writes, "Let him in already. Must be cramped in there, but I wouldn't take that advice."
No!
Thanks for checking out this.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. This video right here, I yawned and I had to cut them all out. I yawned over 7 times in this video. Oh, I must be tired or something. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Like this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy here on the Grandman Twitter at Artofkickz. Till next one.